Hello, hello, hello. This is Sexuality and Health Wellness. I am Nastasia Nama. Another session of our another live session, any way you want to call it. Any way you want to call it. You're good, you're good, you're good. Hello, guys, hello, guys, hello, guys. So, today we're going to be having a very wonderful session. The topic on the screen tells it all. It tells it all, right? There was this time a friend of mine, this guy chatted me up and okay, well, not a friend of mine though. Well, everyone. Okay, the guy chatted me up, not a friend, an acquaintance. Yes, that's the English. Okay, let's there is this thing about English. You have to know when to say friend and you have to know when to say acquaintance. And you have to know when to say, oh, family. This person is family, no longer friend, not even acquaintance, family, right? So this guy, an acquaintance, he walked up to me, he was asking some questions. Okay, he chatted me actually, he asked me some questions. He was like that he has noticed some things. I said, oh, what is it? He said he feels that he has this feeling that I can actually, tell him what this could be. I said, all right, let's hear you out. Speak up and don't be silent. So the guy explained everything to me. What was the what was the thing? He said that when he engages in sexual intercourse, um, along the line, he just feels like he can't hold back, like he ejaculates almost immediately. Very bad. So I had to ask him, how many times has this occurred? He said only once. Now, disclaimer. Disclaimer. This is not just for you or whoever that is seeing this video to go ahead and engage in sexual escapades or sexual spree. I don't know how to say it, but this is actually I'm trying to bring this context so that we can explain something. So the guy said it was one girl, they had it together and he couldn't even hold back. Immediately he ejaculated. I said, oh boy. I said, okay. I told him, okay. I began to ask him some questions, of which he answered, and then we narrowed it down. So he was concerned that maybe he's having problems with his manhood. I told him, no, that's not it. There are certain things that when you see, you know that okay, this is real problem. You gotta go find out what to do, maybe infection or whatever. But there are other things that you see or that shows up and you know that, oh, this is not it, this is something else, right? Okay, this is something else and it can actually be dealt with. Okay, so we're gonna be looking at the 2 minute man. People in Nigeria, they're fond of using it to, talk about maybe a man that couldn't last long in bed, talk about that kind of person. Like, is it down? He's 2 minutes man, Jerry. Leave him. That kind of thing, right? So we're gonna talk about the 2 minutes man. Now, it is not everyone who doesn't stay long that has a problem per se. So before you rule, well, before you're like, okay, I think I have a problem, you should be able to rule out certain things or you should be able to check certain things. And if you if you don't see them, or if you see them, then you should know that, oh, I think I've got problem, and I need solution, right? So quickly, when you look at the 2 minutes man, there are questions we ask. So when you come to me and your problem is, I think I ejaculate so fast, as you reach orgasm, or you come so fast, the questions I will ask you is about one. I'll ask you, okay, so this person that you had this experience with, well, I'll ask you first off, have you had the experience before? So if you are concerned, if this concerns you, as I'm asking the questions, answer it, probably pen it down, and see if it's actually a thing of concern, if it concerns you. Okay. So number one, have have you experienced it before? Let me know. Have you experienced it before? Number one. Okay. Number two, the person that you were with, the lady you were with when you experienced it. Have you been with the lady before? You're married to the lady? You've been engaging in sexual intercourse with her before? If it is a yes, pen it down. If it is a no, pen it down. Now, another one. What was the environment like? The atmosphere where you were having this intercourse, where you were having this intimacy. What is the atmosphere like? Okay. Now, let's bring it home. Okay, let's bring it home. Now, guys, when we look at these things, we begin to analyze, okay, what could the problem be? Okay, we begin to analyze what could the problem be, and where is this problem stemming from? Okay, now, if you are if you have had sexual intercourse with this person before, then there is high possibility that there is possibility, let's not even say high or low, there is possibility that yes, we are having problems, and this problem is not superficial, it's actually deep. But if you have actually had intercourse with this person, but this person kind of made a statement that, so fast, you're done already, or you did not even stay that long ago, that kind of thing, that information, that word has a way of triggering something inside of you, and then you feel like you are not performing so well. So if you are even meeting up with the person for the second time, the third time, the fourth time, you may be anxious to perform. And one thing about sexual intercourse is the muscles have to be relaxed to move at its will and to move the right way. Sexual intercourse is a game of the muscles lining the reproductive system or the reproductive organs. Yes. So if you if this person made this statement, and now this statement have already put you in a place of anxious to perform, or you are you are you are kind of afraid, oh, I don't know what this person is gonna say, I really need to do my very best, I really need to put in more energy, and now you're pushing yourself so hard. The truth is, at that point, you can actually end at 2 minutes. You're pushing so hard, but you're ending at 2 minutes. Crazy, eh? So you're pushing so hard, but you find yourself ending at 2 minutes, and you're like, what? Oh no, I tried so hard. Then the lady will be like disappointed. You said that you have the strength of a stallion. How? So It's crazy. So, and to the ladies, you guys should learn how to say nice things to the men. It's very important. Learn how to say nice things to them, to your husband when they're trying their best in the bed. So just learn how to say nice things, eh? So back to the next one. If the person in question is having this intimacy in an environment that doesn't really sponsor it, when I say environment that doesn't really sponsor it, I'm not just talking about physical environment. I'm also talking about emotional environment. What do I mean? Now, some people, you know that you're not ready to engage. In fact, you know that you're not ready to take responsibility. But no, you want to eat what adults eat. Adults like me, married people like me. You want to taste what adults taste. And of course, you don't want people to find out. You want to taste it and you want to hide while tasting it. So you go ahead to a particular spot with this person and you start engaging in intimacy with this person. The truth is, the thought of, oh, what if my mom calls, asks, where have you been? Oh, what if this is going wrong? Oh my god, what if somebody walks in and sees us? Like those thoughts going through your memory, going through your mind has every tendency of making you like totally go out of control. Like you can't even control your body anymore, right? You can't even control your body anymore. So that is just it. That is how sometimes that is just how these things roll. So the physical environment, you are just in one corner, you're just in one dark corner, uncompleted building, and now the lady is thinking, oh my god, what if a snake bites me? And then the lady is like, do fast, do fast, do fast. The lady is one saying do fast, but definitely she wouldn't love you when you finish when you finish at 2 minutes, right? Because if you finish at 2 minutes, all her friends are gonna know. If you finish at 2 minutes, all her friends are definitely gonna know. So she's then, I don't want to get caught. I don't want to get caught. I don't want to get caught. You know, that's the reason why you should not eat what is not really meant for you. And you should not eat when you know you're not ready to eat. So man, let's go to the next one. Okay, so another one is hormonal or nerve sensitivity. Okay, this is basically for some people. There is this guy that chatted me up the last time. The guy was saying a lot of things. He said that um okay, I need help. I said, right, what's the problem? He said he has been he's been feeling somehow and he doesn't know how to, you know, classify that feeling. I said, okay, let me know what happened. So I was interested, right? I began to explain. He said that okay, the truth is that the guy masturbates, and if you know me very well enough, if you have gone through my videos, you know that I am not a big fan of masturbation. Why? Because it does you no good. Period. So the guy was saying something. No, you're not supposed to believe everything I say, but you can try, you can do your examinations, your investigations, and then you can believe your investigations, okay? So, but the truth is what we're dishing out here. We leave no crumbs behind. So, so the guy said, okay, that when he is masturbating, he if he gets to the tip, somewhere at the tip, not like the tip, but somewhere at the tip of his penis, it's as if he feels so much sensation, like it becomes way more sensual. That sensual feeling, it gets thicker, it gets stronger. And at that point, the guy finds out that he just ejaculates. Even if he just started, if he mistakenly gets to that tip, he ejaculates. So what it simply means, I had to tell him that, oh, it's very simple. You have so much nerve stimulation there, like that particular point, the nerves there are way too alive. Like they are alive, they are hungry, they are hyperactive, whatever you're gonna call it. So I had to tell him that. He said, oh, okay. So people like that also end up being victim of the 2 minutes man. Yes. Then masturbation habits. Masturbation habits, most time, you guys know that. Um you know how masturbation goes. Many people that engage in masturbation are like, get over it quickly, get over it, do fast, get over it. So it's not as if it's an act that you take step by step or something, but it just quickly get over it. Okay, okay, no lady here, get over with it. Quick, 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 like that. So people that have so engaged in that act of masturbation, this is the reason why they can't even last long in bed. Why? Because their mindset is tweaked um to understand or to believe. Yes, I think that's the word. To believe or to believe that okay, this is how it should be. Why? Because they have been practicing and they have been masturbating for a long, long, long time. And they just can't help but be that way. Just like when you have a habit, and if my habit is to pray before I eat, even when I am in a Muslim society, or even when I am in a Hindu society, Buddha society, I will still find myself praying, right? Let's say I'm a Christian, I'll still find myself praying before I eat. So that is the kind of effect it also have on normal sexual intercourse. And you find out that this person will not be able to last longer. The 2 minutes man. So moving on. So moving on, this is not just all that there is to it. There are a lot more. But another one is hormone. Yes, another one is hormone. Okay, excuse me. Sorry about that. So hormones is another reason why people do that, and excitement. Maybe it's your first time. People that had your first time, they didn't last for ages. Okay, it didn't last for ages. Some of them just lasted for like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, or even less. In fact, some of them didn't even know where to insert their penis. Yeah, it's as weird as that, but I mean, there is a first time for everything, and first times don't promise to be smooth, silky. No, it doesn't promise to be that. But first time for everything does not also mean that there will be no improvement when you continue. Or I'm not okay, okay. I don't want you guys to misunderstand me. First time for everything does not mean there won't be an improvement at the long run. There's definitely gonna be an improvement, okay? So we're gonna be looking at how do you last long in bed? How do you last long? How do you work it out? How do we deal with it now? So um we're gonna be we're gonna be dropping a video on that today. Be dropping a video on that today in the next 45 minutes. The video is gonna drop. So do well to like, subscribe, and of course drop your questions, comments, and all that. Yes. So, as always, I am Noskamsi Anoma, and this is Sexuality and Health Wellness. We talk about it and we leave no crumbs behind. Thank you for staying with us. Love you. Bye.